When the woman is discharged from the hospital, she looks very happy and says emotionally to her husband, "Finally, I'm out of the hospital. Whew, the fresh air outside smells so sweet and beautiful. I want to eat that favorite dish you always used to make for me, and that soup you made for me last time too." Then her husband says coldly, "I don't want to go back with you anymore. For all these years, I took care of you day and night. Now you're finally healthy again and out of the hospital. I can finally live a normal life with my mother again. I've decided I want to live on my own now." The wife replies sadly, "I know I was sick all those years, and I made life very difficult for you." The husband says calmly, "Don't blame yourself. Taking care of you was my responsibility." But then he suddenly cuts her off and says angrily, "Enough! Don't say anything else. I'm leaving." The wife softly asks hopefully, "Can you hug me one more time?" The husband replies coldly, "I don't think there's any reason left for us to hug each other anymore." After saying this, he walks away, leaving her standing there, heartbroken. Deep down, she thinks to herself sadly, "I never imagined our relationship would end like this." A few days later, the wife is talking to a woman on the phone and asks curiously, "Did you find that house?" The woman replies politely, "Yes, I'm looking at it right now. It matches all your requirements, but the price is a little high." The wife says quickly, "Wait for me there. I'm coming to see it right now." After hanging up the phone, she heads over to see the house. As she walks through the home, old memories begin flooding back. She remembers how happy she and her husband used to be living there together. Seeing her lost in thought, the agent asks concernedly, "Are you okay?" The wife replies quietly, "I'm fine. Who used to own this house before, and why did they sell it?" The woman answers seriously, "The previous owner was forced to sell it. He sold this house for a very low price to pay for his wife's medical treatment. He also took on a lot of debt and even sold his company. But luckily, his wife eventually recovered." The wife quickly asks anxiously, "Do you have the previous owner's phone number or any way to contact him?" The woman says apologetically, "No, I don't. But I can ask the current owner." The wife replies hopefully, "Okay, please find out for me. And I want to buy this house too, so arrange everything for that." The woman leaves to handle the paperwork. After she leaves, the wife slowly walks around the house again. Memories replay in front of her eyes, helping her husband get ready for work, sitting together on the couch, laughing and joking with each other. A little while later, she suddenly runs outside and sees her husband wearing a security guard uniform. Her face lights up with happiness, and she starts walking toward him. But at that moment, the woman returns and says excitedly, "I found the previous owner's information. Everything is inside this file." The wife takes the file and says thankfully, "Thank you. You can go now." The woman replies politely, "All right, check all the documents carefully, and I'll contact you later." The wife nods and says calmly, "Okay." After the woman leaves, the wife walks toward her ex-husband. When she calls out to him, he looks nervous and says uneasily, "You've mistaken me for someone else." As he turns to leave, she suddenly hugs him from behind and says emotionally, "Why have you been hiding from me? Why are you doing this to me? I've waited for you all these years." The husband finally says sadly, "I left you because by the time you recovered and left the hospital, I had already become seriously sick myself. I didn't want to become another burden in your life, so I hid everything from you." The wife says emotionally, "That doesn't matter to me. Seeing you healthy now makes me so happy. I'm finally successful in life now, and I even bought back the same house we used to live in." The husband lowers his head and says hopelessly, "We can't be together anymore. I'm just a poor man now." The wife immediately replies lovingly, "I don't care about your financial status. I loved you before, I still love you now, and I always will. I want to spend the rest of my life with you." The husband says hesitantly, "But I'm only a security guard now." The wife smiles and says lovingly, "That doesn't matter to me at all. Why are you so focused on that? I love you, not your money. I loved you before, I love you now, and I'll keep loving you forever. So, will you still refuse me?" The husband finally smiles and says happily, "Okay, I'm willing." And they finally reunite once again. Tell me honestly, if someone sacrificed their home, their career, and everything they had just to save your life, would you still love them even after they lost everything? Or would you walk away from them? And if this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotional stories like this.